Hey guys, future editing Bree here, and I just realized after finishing editing this video that I forgot to do a freaking intro. So anyways, this will be the intro, and yeah, so if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I'm Fabulous Bree, by the way. I know I should have started off with that, but yeah, hey guys, Fabulous Bree here, and we are back with another video. And I'm basically just showing you guys my full routine on what I do when I wear wigs, because I've noticed when I do upload these kind of videos, it's always separate. I'm always either showing you what I do underneath, or I'm just showing you when I put on a wig. So this time I decided to just put it all together in one video. This might be the last wig video I do for a while, because I'm really gonna focus on my natural hair, because I just miss wearing my hair from time to time. I'm looking crazy right now because literally, you know, this is the morning time. And you know, during the morning time, that's when I tend to edit and get my thoughts together and plan out some content. So yes, you guys, don't let me start babbling, but without further ado, let's just get into this video. Alright guys, so I am going to blow dry my hair. I already blow dried half of my hair already. A lot of this is repetitive. Hopefully you guys been following me for a while. I do have other videos where I am showing you guys how I lay my wigs, but this time I'm actually showing you the full routine. If you haven't seen my video where I am showing you the routine that I do under my wigs before putting them on, this is basically what I'm doing. So here you see me blow drying with the blow dryer that I used in my previous video where I was showcasing the Tymo, ooh, excuse me, got the hiccups, the Tymo hairbrush air dryer. So I really like it. It does give you volume. It gives you more of a fluffier finish versus a regular blow dryer that kind of straighten it out some. It does give my hair pretty straight, but it does leave it a little bit fluffier. So when I'm flat under my hair, I do have to like put some heat on it, you know, just to get it straight. But here I'm just kind of speeding it up just a little bit, and I'm going to repeat the same steps. I am using the Chi Iron Guard. It's like a thermal spray. I'm using that before actually going in with the heat for the blow dryer, just to kind of give it a little bit of heat protectant for doing that. All right, so we are nice and blow dried out. As you see, my hair is flourishing still to this day, you guys. But I am going to be going in with the olive oil hair lotion. I am going to be putting this all over my hair. I am focusing on one section at a time. One section, I do 3 braids in each. So I'm just starting on this side first so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. But here I'm just brushing the hair lotion through my hair, and also brushing through my hair to get any of those kinks out if I do have any of those left. And then I'm going to put my other side up just to get it out the way and just really focus on this side. So here I'm going to take my rat tail comb, and I'm going to do my first part, and I'm going to be going in with some edge control as well. But here, I don't know why I was trying to get my part so straight, because I normally don't do that, because you know I am going to be putting the wig on, so the parts don't really matter, you guys. So you don't have to do neat parts, you know. So here I'm using Murray's edge wax to lay my edges back, to smooth them back as far as I can, because we are going to be doing the ball count method. I really love doing that step before putting my wigs on. It definitely do protect your edges, you guys. So don't just go in and put glue on your hair or whatever the case may be. You want to put a layer to kind of save your edges, you know. So here I'm just going to be showing you guys how I'm braiding my hair. I'm not going to show the whole time, because basically that's all I'm doing. I put the edge control on, and then I braided straight back. And I think I kind of did. My camera died. No, actually my camera died. So I didn't really get to show the rest of me just like braiding my whole head. So here you're just going to see me pop back in, and my hair is braided. Because I kind of just let my camera charge for a little bit, and then I came back. So now I'm going in with the Jamaican black castor oil, and I'm just going to oil my scalp. You want to make sure your scalp is oiled before putting a wig on or doing any kind of protective styling. Because if your scalp get the itching, girl, it's a wrap. You're going to be ready to pull that wig off. You're going to be scratching your hair so bad, you know what I'm saying? So to avoid that, you do want to oil your scalp. And then if it does start to get itchy in between wearing your protective styling, just go back in and oil your scalp again. And then you can relay that wig or whatever the case may be, do it all over again. And you should be straight, girl. You wouldn't have to like really wash your hair, because Normally when I wear wigs, I don't really wash my hair for like a good month or even 2 months. Because for some reason, like when my hair is dirty, it grows a lot. So I really only wash my hair maybe once a month when I'm wearing wigs, if that, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, maybe once a month or once every other month. You know, some people go 4 months without washing their hair, but I can't go that long, my scalp. So here I'm just taking one of my wig caps and I'm just pulling it on. And this is just to kind of keep my braids in place. As you saw, I pulled them up, and this definitely helps. Sometimes I use like a net one kind of versus just a regular wig cap, because the net one just is not as tight as the wig cap, you know. So using the other one kind of helps a lot, but we ended up using 2 ball caps. And y'all, I really hate doing this part. I be feeling so stupid when I'm doing this. Like, girl, what is wrong with me, y'all? I'm up here talking about some, give me your money. Anyways, so now up, and look, my freaking blow dryer fell on the floor and it freaking cracked. You guys, like, I have such bad luck when it comes to a lot of things. I'm surprised that I even still have that blow dryer. It is literally hanging on by a thread. But anyways, we're gonna cut them ears out, honey. So don't cut like a huge hole. You want to cut like a small hole and then pull it over your ears just so you can have a flat surface before going in with the hairspray. I'm using the Bedhead hard spray. I really love this product. Ever since I started using this, I haven't really looked at anything else, but it is another lace spray that I do want to try. Somebody recommended it. I seen it on somebody's channel and they were talking about it, and it's only like $3 at the hair store. So I really can't remember the name of it, but when I go to the store and find it, I will definitely do a video on it. And they said that lays your wig down and it lays your ball cap down like ain't nothing moving, like for real. So I'm gonna try to do a test with that. So here I'm just taking my blow dryer and just drying that hairspray up just so we can have that wig cap in place. And that tends to help speed it up a little bit too. Some people like to let it air dry, but me personally, I just really like to use a blow dryer and just, you know, get it together or whatever, you know, let it dry a little bit faster. And it does take a minute, you guys, so that's why it's kind of taking me a long time to show that part. But here, now we're gonna get ready and go in and cut out the excess wig cap. So here, I'm just pretty much just cutting the part that isn't, you know, laid down to my head. I'm just gonna cut all of that out first, and then I'm gonna go in and kind of like pull it up just to get a little bit more of it off, because you don't want it to be past the lace, you know. So you want to kind of get it as close to your hairline as possible, or get it to however you have your lace cut, you know, so it's not, you know, going more like, you know, the lace isn't behind the wig cap. Basically, you want the wig cap to be under the lace. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm so horrible at explaining stuff, y'all, but hopefully, you know, you guys are following along. This is a super easy routine that I love to do, especially when I'm in my moods to like wear wigs or whatever. This tends to like, when I do this routine, my wig definitely stays for like a week and a half, you know, week and some change. My hair be sticking, y'all. Like, I don't know what I be doing. And I'm a heavy sweater. Like, I be working out. I be doing all kinds of stuff. And now that I moved to Texas, girl, this heat is different. But y'all, my hair has been laying. Like, whenever I do this routine, it definitely lays. So definitely try this out if you have not. So, as you see, I am pulling up the wig cap just to get some of the extra off, because I kind of, from looking at it in the mirror, I kind of noticed that I did have too much of it sprayed down, you know what I'm saying? So I just kind of went in a little bit from eyeing it to pull it up and then cut off the excess. And then in the next clip, I will be putting my wig on and then measuring it with my lace just to see if I need to cut any more off. But here I'm just showing you this step before anything. Like, this video is really going to show you guys the exact steps that I do every single time when I'm putting a wig on. So yeah, so here we're gonna slip that wig on. This one is from my hairline that I was gonna do. The vendor that I had at first definitely played me, so I'm still trying to find somebody that I can trust and that I really like. I think I'm gonna go a different route with the hair, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna still do like bundles and stuff, but The whole wig thing, I don't really know if I'm gonna do all of it, to be honest, because I'm kind of over wearing wigs, just to be honest. Like, I don't really like wearing wigs like that no more, but I would still do it from time to time. But this hair is from my Fab extensions line. I had colored and dyed it. It was like a Brazilian straight. No, this was the Brazilian body wave, and I ended up making a wig out of it. They gave me a 13x5 frontal, and I got three bundles. So, and the lengths were 24, 224s and 26. So that's what we working with, and I dyed it with some bleach, y'all. It was crazy. So as you saw, I was measuring it with the lace, trying to see what else I need to do, and I noticed on this side that I need to pull it up a little bit more in order for my lace to lay right, because as you saw, that wig cap was kind of poking through a little bit more than the lace. So we're just gonna tidy it up a little bit. We're gonna clean up that line. So now it should be kind of good, you know what I'm saying? Like, your edges still be protected, and you know, the lace should very much be pulled over that wig cap. So as you see, boom, we ready to start laying it down. And y'all, let me know down below of some other glues, like hair glues, that some people may be using or that you guys may be using. I definitely want to try something new. Whenever I do pull out the wigs, you know what I'm saying, when I want to wear it, I do want to try a different glue. But this step that I'm doing right here, as you see, I still have like the wig cap sticking up. I'm just going in with a little bit of hairspray on the end of my comb, and I'm just gonna like rub it down. And I did a video like that before, so I'll put the little tag thing up there so you can kind of check it out. But that's pretty much what I'm doing, just to give the full bald effect. So now we're gonna go in with my old handy dandy Ghost Bond glue. I have been using Ghost Bond for like a year now, and I'm like obsessed with it. I haven't really found anything else that works for me. I've tried the new Kiss one. That don't really work good for me. I have not tried the Bold Hole yet. Some people were saying that Bold Hole is like the truth, and I need to try it out. So I think I will try to order some one day and test it out, especially the liquid gold. A lot of people were saying get the liquid gold, but just comment down below on some other ones that you guys may have seen, and I would love to try them out for you guys in another video. But here you see I kind of put it in the middle. Like, I like to start in the middle of my head. So I kind of spread it all across, and now I'm using the end of my comb, and I'm just gonna smooth it out. So it's not as clumpy as you saw, or as thick as you saw. You want to smooth it out so it's a nice sheer layer. Sometimes I go in twice, but most times I just do one layer, and then I go in with some hairspray, which is my bedhead hard spray. Whenever I pull them two together, y'all, my wig do not move. Like, my hair, it don't move. Like, I feel like that Gorilla Glue on me. Like, my hair literally does not move when I do this technique. So if you have not tried the Ghost Bond glue with the bedhead hairspray mixed together before going in, you know, laying your wigs, definitely try that. Like, for me, it works. Like, it's like perfect. It's a perfect combination for me. So here I'm just going in, I'm just pulling down my lace. And I know the lace is darker, you guys. The lace that they ended up sending me was like a medium brown kind of color, or like it really wasn't medium, because I feel like I'm a medium brown shade. And yeah, this lace it never really blends in good. So don't mind the lace, y'all. It's a little bit darker. But here we just going in with the blow dryer, and I'm taking the end of that comb again, and we're just gonna press it into the skin. So it can kind of mold and bond together. You want to make sure the lace is really sticking to the combination of the glue and the hairspray. So here you want to take like your comb and just press it in. And I'm pretty much going to do this on the other sides of my head. So I'm not going to show that. It's pretty much the same thing. So here I kind of already combed out my edges that I've been had, but if you haven't put any edges to your wig, just go ahead and pull that down before going in with this step. This is the band method. This will kind of help the lace to really mold and like stick to your skin. This really to me, I do see a difference. It does kind of help it melt more, especially if you had an HD lace, girl. If you had a lace that was very much like, bam, thank you, ma'am, doing this step, girl, it's gonna look like freaking scalp, like literally scalp when you do this step. And I like to keep it on for like a good 10 minutes. I'll be walking around the house like doing some things or whatever. You can keep it on longer, but I keep it on for like a good 10 minutes or so, maybe some change. But then I'll take it off, and these are the results of that. I know we looking crazy, but we about to style it. We about to get into the styling portion of this video. So here I'm just taking that small comb and I'm just combing it out, getting it in place. And I'm going to be using the edge booster to kind of lay down any flyaways and to also prep the hair before going in with a hot comb to really flatten the hair. Because as you see, it is a little poofy, but we want it to be flat. I like my hair, especially when I'm wearing a middle part, even if I'm wearing a side part as well, I want it to be flat. Like, I want it to look as natural as possible if I can. So as you see, I'm using that, and then boom, look, you see how much flatter it got? So definitely invest in a hot comb if you do not have one, or even a curling iron. You just want to press it against that, but I prefer a hot comb because you're able to comb through and like really get that flat. It'll probably be best to like section it and do it by sections, but me, because I'm a lazy kitchen beautician type of girl, I just go right on in, as you see, but it still gives me the look that I'm looking for. So, but if you do it in sections, you won't have to really do that every day because I find myself having to do this every day or every other day whenever I'm wearing a wig, because the hair, when I go to sleep and then when I wake up, is back poofy again. So I will suggest, you know, doing it by section and then going in with the hot comb to make it flat. But if you like a lazy kitchen beautician like me, girl, just go right on in. Like, boom, you'll be done. It'll be done. All right, so now I'm just taking my paddle brush and I'm just brushing the hair and getting it together, because now I think I'm about to, okay, no, this is another step that I like to do when I'm wearing wigs, just to kind of make that part stand out a little bit more. You do want to go in with some concealer. I like to use a concealer that is close to my skin tone as possible. And I like to go in with a small brush and just go along that part. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a side part, whatever the case may be, you want to go in with some concealer. Even if you have it pulled back, like all of it pulled back, you want to kind of use it on the lace in the front too. If you have a little bit of lace left over in the front for like your baby hairs and stuff, you want to go in with that concealer too as well, and like really kind of give it a little skin-like texture, you know. It does work in my favor. As you see, I am going in the front as well to kind of add a little bit of that concealer just to kind of give it scalp, you know. And it does do that, especially with the baby hair section of the wig. You want to kind of do this step. I highly recommend 10 out of 10. I know some people don't like to put concealer and makeup in their wigs and stuff, but y'all, like, what else you gonna do? If you're someone like me that does not know how to bleach knots or just perfect a lace, you know, like that to make it look very skin-like, then I highly recommend using makeup. It definitely camouflages the knots, and you know, it's a less worry, you know what I'm saying? At least you won't be out here looking like, okay, yeah, that's a wig for sure. But anyways, to this next part, we're gonna go in with the Nairobi wrap lotion. I love to use this on my edges whenever I'm laying my baby hairs. At first I started out using the comb, but I forgot that this wasn't the same comb that I like to use for my edges. The one that I like to use, I ended up breaking it. I'm so mad that I did broke it, because y'all, that was like the best comb that I had in a while. But I freaking broke it in half. So, and then I lost the piece that I was using even after I broke it. Y'all, it's a long story. But anyways, that was the struggle was real with that comb. But I ended up getting a new one, and it doesn't really do the job like I like it. So I ended up using my edge brush, and it did okay. It just made it look like edges, if you know what that means. So here I'm just going in with the styling paper, so it can kind of mold it and kind of pick up the excess hair lotion or wrapping foam lotion, so it's not like a wet texture. Sometimes you can go in with a blow dryer if you're in a rush, just to kind of blow it. But I just pretty much do this and then go in with styling my hair, and then by the time I'm done styling my hair, my edges will be kind of dry and like laid, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna do like a curl, kind of like a loose curly wave kind of look. Not even wave, more like a loose curl. And I always like to use flat irons, because y'all, I'm horrible at trying to use regular curling irons to curl my hair. I really suck, y'all, at trying to do that. So using flat irons, preferably small flat irons, it definitely gets the job done for me. I'm able to curl my hair like boom. You know what I'm saying? Like really fast, all that stuff. So yeah, I pretty much did this side and I did the other side off camera. So here, this is pretty much what it would look like. And then what I like to do, I like to go in with a wide tooth comb. You don't want to use a paddle brush because if you do, you will pretty much brush out your curls and you don't want to do that, you know? So using a wide tooth comb would definitely help keep the body of the curls in your hair, and then also help with styling too as well, like helping it fall into place, and you will still have like that wave curl action going, you know? It won't be combed out too much. So this would definitely be something good if you were kind of struggling with that when curling or styling your hair, and then you may go in with like your paddle brush and you kind of like, dang, I'm brushing my dang curls out, they went away. Use a wide tooth comb because it'll get the job done. As you see, I still have my curl wave action going, and then you know you're able to style it in the way that you want it. Right here I was kind of struggling with that part. I ended up recurling it just so it can kind of give me that whoosh motion. But now I'm gonna rip off the styling paper because I was gonna cut it off, but I was kind of struggling with that. So I ended up ripping it off, y'all. Like, it was a struggle. This day was really a struggle for me. I feel like this took me the absolute longest to style my wig, but as you see, I'm pretty much done. That's pretty much it, y'all. Like, that's really how I lay my wig. That is my routine of laying my wig. I've been getting a couple of questions, especially on Instagram whenever I'm on my stories. If you're not following me on Instagram, definitely go over there. I'm mainly a story girl now. I try to post on my main feed a lot more, but you can catch me on my stories a lot. But I was getting a lot of questions on my routine. But this is basically my routine on how I do my wig. So hopefully you learned something new today. If you was doing it a different way and you kind of see me doing it another way, hopefully I taught you something. But whatever, if you enjoyed it, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you are new, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And like I say, I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.